Ladies and gentlemen, Healthy Criticism here. Today I'm taking a look at the release of 1.0 for Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. This is my third video in the game that I've made. Well, the first one was on super early access, the other one was when the Deep Blues were released as an update, and now the game has finally released on 1.0 from early access. Round of applause. You don't really see that often with games nowadays. They just kind of get abandoned, which is sad to see. But my hopes were kept up for this game, and for good reason. As always, this is developed by Fun Day Games and published by Ghost Ship Publishing. It's on sale right now for 30% off as well for $9. There's no affiliate code, so I'm just saying it of the kindness of my heart. If you want to try this game out, you definitely should. So, what has changed since the last video? So they've added the new game mode, which is Escort. They added gears to the game, and they kind of refunded all the upgrades that you've done because they reworked everything. You have a lot less gold now, which is interesting to see, and it's packed. It's packed with content, and I'm here for it because it sparked my passion for this game again, even though I've always felt very fondly about it. So first things first, we're going to look at the settings. They didn't really add much, you know. I'm going to take this off, damage vignette, which is annoying. Show damage numbers, damage over time numbers, again, just kind of a refresher here. Show tips and input, show tips and menu, rumble, camera shake strength all the way down to 10. I appreciate that the game allows you to do that. For the video settings, you have display options, so you can choose which display if you have multiple displays you want the game to run on. You got display mode, you got resolution, anti-aliasing, VSync, max frame rate, of course. If you have both enabled, doesn't really matter. Upscale, well, render scale, I have it on 100%, and then apply. There's no there's no advanced menu. You can't control the shadows, you can't control the texture quality, you can't control tessellation or whatever the fuck you want to do. It's kind of locked behind whatever is locked behind. There's no music right now either, which is really interesting. You got master, music, sound effects, and voice volume for the audio. Twitch integration is also new, I believe. Credits and legal. That should be enabled already. The analytics opt-out should be pre-checked. I hadn't realized that it wasn't pre-checked, which is really, really sad that it wasn't. So I'm going to dock some points out of that for that. Let's look at what the upgrade screen looks like. It's still the same layout. You have your mineral market down here that you can buy and sell. I have plenty of them, as you can see. The game does introduce save slots. Let me just start off the bat. If you want to play the game from the beginning, just to get the feel from like the ground up, that's going to be available as well. Or if you want to continue your early access gameplay, you still can. You know, a lot of games, they say, oh, too much has changed, so you have to start a new game or whatever. So that's not the case here. You can go back and redo all your upgrades as you had before, which is really, really nice. Your gold carries over, your minerals carry over. Do keep in mind that your gold is a lot more important now because you have gear. That's right, they finally introduced gear. The reason why I don't really like the gear menu is because it's if I'm upgrading something or if I'm switching it out and all this stuff, I've accidentally sold the wrong item because it was the upgrade moved it, and something about unequipping or whatever. You can definitely equip it, and then let's see if I have two of the same item to compare. Oh, smart equip just enables everything, so I'm just going to show the compare later. But you have different gear selections. You have your torso, you got your electronical chip, the gadget, you got the canister, the tool, and the weapon mod, which are really, really nice. Some of them give really, really good bonuses. So this one, plus 1% fire rate when upgrading critical damage. That's a fucking no-brainer, really, when you think about it. You can filter if you want to. You can cycle through the filters. Obviously, if you're using the controls, it's a little bit more difficult. But if you're using a mouse in this menu, you can do it a lot better. You can switch through the different classes, so you can have a different build for a different class. That's nice. I wish there was a button to just apply to all classes. If there is, I haven't really seen it yet. But yeah, I haven't really found a way that I could do that, which is fine, I suppose. It's not a big deal. You can do the triggers if you want to switch through the classes there. So there's that. It's good. You know, I like the gears. Some of them are kind of overpowered, but they're just nice addition to the game. So without further ado, you do still have your lethal operation, your Vanguard contract, your anomaly dives, and your masteries. The menu has been reworked a little bit, as you can see. You have the weapon mastery right here if you want to master your weapons to get more bonuses out of them. As you can see, I haven't really done most of them. I'm kind of only doing the ones I use all the time. The class mod mastery, if you want to do that as well, and then the bio mastery is going to make your dives a little bit easier, honestly. So that's still there. And that's what the anomaly dives look like. Well, Bloody Learner, I did that one already. No movement. It kind of tells you on the right side. You can only move for the first 5 seconds, and then after that, drop-on has arrived, and after that, you cannot move anymore, which, you know, that's kind of interesting, really. It makes you think of what class should I do? What kind of build should I do to help me with that? So you got the elimination, which is your standard mode here. I've already gone through Sector 5 from the early access, but this is the Escort Duty right here. I'm going to try to play a mission just so I can show you what it looks like. They've reworked how you go to the next sector. So each time each sector has a set of challenges that you can do for each biome, which is really nice. And then each hazard level has the same requirement. So let's say I want to do this first one, mine 10 meta resource blocks, right? I can do the driller, and then I can do whatever build I want to do here, which I'm going to do later. Let's say the interrogate. Actually, let me just go back to the play. Anyway, when you get to the gate here, it shows you need 33 mission goals to unlock the gate. That's how you go to the next sector, and then each time you go through a gate, it unlocks a new mutation that's going to make the game a little bit more challenging. So yes, you're getting better gear, you're getting better stats, you're doing a lot more damage, but the game does introduce those modifiers that make the game a little bit more difficult. And also, you're going to notice here, okay, this one, the low inventory reduces the amount of upgrade choices in the shop by 2. So I only have 4, I believe. There's 6 or 5. We'll check it out here in a second. That's not a huge one, but yeah, that's still something to worry about. Complete the dive 1. Stand still for 100 seconds. That's interesting. And upgrade jury-rigged boomstick to level 18. As you move on to the sectors will also signify the minimum level of hazard that you can play on. I've been doing 3 right now because it's a little more difficult than I thought it would be. So right now what I have to do is basically mine as much as I can early on, but not take too long, because the enemies will get more dangerous as you waste your time. But it's mostly business as usual. The only difference here is that mining speed is how you win this game, by the way, in this game mode. So you need as much mining speed as possible. I'll get some movement speed as well because I like to move around a lot. So right here, as long as you mine your oil and you give it to the machine while standing in its radius to actually move, you're going to be able to proceed with the machine, and the machine is going to be pushing itself, is going to be mining pretty much everything instantly, which is really, really nice. But most of the stuff about the game stays the same. I'm sure there's going to be some rebalancing done on everything, because the enemies are really, really difficult to deal with in some cases, but it's definitely well balanced. The more items you get, the easier it's going to be, especially at the beginning. You're going to notice that you're probably going to be dying a lot, but that's a sign of the times that you need more items. So that's pretty much what you're going to have to focus on after a certain point. So I'm kind of just playing the game right now, and I'm in a corner, so I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's wait for these projectiles. There's obviously a lot of ranged enemies in this mode, so we're gonna do that. Do a little bit more. It's a lot more damage actually, which is really nice. And we're gonna mine that. Gonna get some health. Let's see, change to cold. Yeah, let's change to cold so I can slow them. And obviously, if you don't know, let's do the pickup radius. The plasma shooter is one of the most overpowered weapons in this game once you get them to the final overclock there. So I'm trying to get this as high as possible. And I don't need any health. I'm pretty good. So this is essentially the game mode here. As you can see on the top, your progress is not really time-based. It is distance-based, right? So the longer you travel with your miner here, the more progress you're going to be making on the game, so you can actually get to the next objectives, such as the drop pods and all that good stuff. So I need to find the boomstick. Here we go. There's the boomstick. It's not my favorite weapon. It's actually one of my least favorite weapons, but it's something that we need to do for this mission. So let's do fire rate and reload speed. That's going to be a little bit nicer. Supply pod is there. Let's keep upgrading the weapons. Oh, what do I have to do again? Let's see. Upgrade to 18. Okay, so I need to hurry up and upgrade the boomstick. Okay, so I'm just going to try to focus on that from now on. Let's get those guys up and running so they can start exploding, which is good. There's a supply. I'm going to re-roll. That's actually pretty nice, but I'm going to re-roll again. I want the one that gives me the extra weapon. That's the one I'm always... there we go. Nice, we got the turrets. Okay. This is going to be a cakewalk now. There we go. It's going to explode this stuff. Taking it easy. And now that you got to that spot, you have to come over here, and you have to hit those things a few times. Let me just pick up these mushrooms as well. I dodged. I'm going a little bit faster. There's the one up there. Let's upgrade the turrets. You want to do this fast because that's how you get the higher gear upgrade in the end. So give me that. I actually like running. Am I going to be able to get to that in time? Probably not, but we're always going to try. There we go. One more. Let's get to the red rarity. And I think I got it. Okay, I got it. So now I just wait for the box to drop near my ship. Gotta start upgrading this boomstick as well. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Here it is. You still have the 30 seconds to get inside. Increase that pickup radius for sure. And then give me some HP. Let's pick up, I'm gonna try to pick up as much XP as I can here. Leveled up. You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, let's fuck it, you know? It does a lot of damage. Especially once they start chasing enemies instead of hovering around me. And I'm trying to get to the second one. So there's only 3. Okay, so yep, out of stock right there. So we got 2 upgrades to do. So I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that. I cannot do any more. I'm not gonna reroll for now. I'm just gonna continue. So there's that modifier. Is it my least favorite? It's not the one I hate the most. It's actually one of the least impactful ones of the game. Yes, sometimes if your luck is high enough, you get some good upgrades from the shop, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. I also do have to sit still for 100 seconds, and I haven't really done that yet, so I'm gonna try to do that. When would be? I think the best time to have done that would have been. It's okay. I'm gonna do it right now. Fuck it. I got my turrets protecting me. 5 seconds in. I've got my weapons really slowing everything down. Okay, I should. Another thing they added that I just forgot to mention right now is you do now melee attack the enemy. So as you saw that the alien got close to me and I started whacking it with the pickaxe. As I recall correctly, especially in the beginning of the game, that wasn't a thing. That big guy's gonna be a problem, isn't he? He's gonna fuck me up. Oh, he got frozen. Nice, nice. 33 seconds in. Let's see if I can actually make it. There was no melee damage at all, if I recall correctly, from when the game launched. So it's really nice to see that they added melee damage, so you can push at least the little ones out of your way, not the big ones, obviously. So I probably want to do more pickup radius so I can pick up more XP while I'm sitting still here. This is the longest 100 seconds of my life. Jeez. I just hope the aliens don't start to get a little stronger because I'm taking too long. I'm gonna have to actually rush this as soon as... Oh, there's a gear that just dropped. The gear drops randomly, and it's also guaranteed to drop with boss kills, so that's something to keep in mind. That's a boss. Okay, yeah, pushing it back. That's pretty legit. Okay, 78 out of 100. 20 more seconds, and I'm in the clear. There's a big guy coming. Hopefully I can kill him before. Now this increases damage from the drones. Hopefully he can freeze. Yep, he's frozen. We're good. 10 more seconds. I think I got this. Oh, man, this is going to be close. Okay, he froze again, which is good. Oh, my God, 4 more seconds. I got this. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's get this going. Get this party going. Oh, I also have the dodge, too, to help me out. So that was good. That was easy. I want to get that plasma shooter, the plasma carbine, as leveled up as possible. And now I have to deal with this blue extract. I hate those things. They take so long to mine. This new game mode is fun. I really, really like this new game mode, and it's creative enough. It's not, you know, a really cheap swarm incoming. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it because I have my trusty weapons to keep me alive. Maybe I should have done the luck on that one. As you can see, I can just kind of stay behind the thing here, and it does do a lot of damage on those aliens. It's pretty much mostly insta-kill as soon as he gets to them, and that's really nice to see. You know what? Let's do that one. I know it's controversial, but it does do a lot of damage, and it's an AoE damage too. So okay, I don't want to re-roll this, but these all suck. Okay, I'm gonna do XP gain. 10% XP gain is pretty good. Oh, I just want to pick up this item. Thank you. Oh, there's a magnet there. Holy fuck. Oh, I love that dodge speed boost that I'm getting. Okay. This boomstick is gonna be the death of me. Okay, Dozer, let's go. Keep pushing. You got this. You got this, baby. And it doesn't do damage on those exploding flowers, as you can see, but it also doesn't get damaged, which is interesting. If I was a game developer, I'd probably add some kind of damage element to this thing. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it would make it a little bit too difficult. Oh, okay, okay, I'm a little cornered here, but that dodge is coming into play, which is really nice. I think I'm gonna need more oil. I don't see any of it. Ah, man, just in the fucking nick of time too. So okay, I got these exploding guys I need to get off my back. Let's do lifetime. Fuck it. And the boomstick right here. Electrical damage and range. You know what, let's do that. I completed the secondary mission, which is nice. See if I can hide behind this. I just needed the one. Oh, that one. Plasma. Turrets will follow you around. The following turrets is really, really nice. Then the aliens are growing stronger. I need to hurry up. I don't want to lose this run because of this. We're gonna do reload speed. This boomer, the boomstick. I keep calling boomer. The boomstick does need a lot of reload speed because it's just one shot. So, okay, here we go. Let's start doing this now. Okay. This is not going to be a gold box, but it's going to be a box nonetheless. Hopefully there's a boss there. It is going to drop an item, so I have to make sure that I'm near it when it dies so I can pick it up. You don't even have to kill the boss, actually. You can just go for the objective and pretty much go to the next stage. So unlike the regular runs where you have to go for the boss, you have to kill the boss, you don't have to do it on this one. So I do want to do it now because it is going to give me that item, the level 5 boost. Not level 5, but the red rarity. And it's right there. Hopefully I can kill it in time, but I'm kind of doubting it. Definitely the burn, because I have the ice and now I have the burn, so it's going to be 50% fire rate on top of a already fast firing weapon is pretty good. Let's get this luck going, because I need my boomstick to serve me well. I am trying to kill this guy. I have 10 seconds. It's more than enough time. There's no item that dropped. That is a dick move, game. I thought it was guaranteed for the boss fights, but maybe that's not the kind of boss fight it was guaranteed for. So increase the 10% damage. And these runs don't really last too long, but I'm gonna reroll because I don't have many more runs. Let's get that experience, of course, and the critical chance is always nice to have. And now we're on the last run, and there's gonna be a little bit of a modifier. It's gonna modify the the requirements to beat this level. It's gonna be really easy to show you once I get to the final run, the final part of this level 3 depth stage of my current mission, if you want to call it that. So my dozer is going to mine that oil, which is going to be another one right in front of it, which is really nice. I don't have to worry about that myself. And again, I haven't seen many mining speed increasing modifiers. I would have definitely gotten them if I had, because mining fast is key to this game mode. Of course, you want to do a lot of damage as well, but you're not gonna. It's not gonna do you very well if see movement speed. Yeah, I'll probably do the movement speed. Honestly, I'm already fast enough already, but the mining speed is not as slow as they would need to make me worried about it. Okay, we're getting a little close to the danger zone here. I didn't get damaged at all with that one, which is really nice. Give me that gear. I don't really care for the blue gear, but fuck, I forgot about the boomstick. Yep, that's gonna suck. I don't think I'm gonna get the boomstick level 18 at all, actually. I'm gonna have to drag this out a lot. And I probably could try to drag it out a little bit. I'm at the point right now where I'm not really gaining much experience, so I can just start re-rolling until I get the boomstick stuff. I don't even have my this one to level 18, which, see, I've been re-rolling. The game kind of hates you sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. The game knows what you have to do when it's like, nope, you're not gonna do that, and go fuck yourself. So much for that. And what really sucks though too is like, okay, you spend a considerable amount of time going through these missions, right? And then if you lose in the very end, it's so demoralizing. You know, you lose from a small stupid mistake that you make, and it's like, man, I have to do this whole thing all over again. That's just frustrating. I definitely want to do the damage. I should have done the XP, honestly, because none of those really helped me. See, again, like, okay, 15% XP. That's going to help a little bit, but not too much. Alright, Dozer, Digger, 33. Let's see what we got here. I love this game mode, though. It's definitely a nice addition to this whole game. And I was saying it when I was playing this game, I really wish they add another game mode that will be expanding on this great idea of a game, and they did. The only thing that's missing, unfortunately, is the lack of co-op. There's no co-op still, and you cannot enter the battlefield drunk, which is another thing that I wish they would have added, because you can do that on the base game, but not this one, so that's a little unfortunate. 3 levels. Nope. Fuck. Okay. These all suck too. Let's just do that one. I'm rarely getting damage at this point, but it's nice to be able to be fast as fuck, boy. Okay. There we go. Boomstick. Give me the one that upgrades it by 3 levels. That's what I need. I highly doubt I'm gonna get to level 18. However, okay. So this is the final stretch here. My thing is gonna start mining this big ball. Right, and I don't really have to protect it too much. However, when it gets to that threshold right there, you'll see it's going to spawn a couple of things that I have to mine away because they are freezing it. So I love it when they spawn right next to each other, because I can just mine both of them at the same time, which is really nice. So now after you do those, you have to go back into the circle. It's important to note that there is... you have to stay in the circle, and if you don't kill them on time, you know, your stuff is not going to be mining, and the aliens will be getting a little stronger, so you're going to be wasting time, and after a certain point you're just not going to be doing a lot of damage or enough damage to progress through the mission. So we're going to do that, and every time you destroy them, the next one is going to add one more. So you notice now there were 3 of them to destroy. Before it was just 2. So let's see if I can kill this boss here, so we can drop some XP, so I can level up. Which again, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that one, unfortunately. But I got the overclock on this one. It's gonna be this one. This upgrade just shoots pretty much the entire clip, the entire magazine. It shoots it out all out at once, and so now what I kind of want to do is risky, right? It's a little bit of a risky move. I want to mine 2 of them, and I want to keep playing so I can get more experience to upgrade my boomstick. And if I mine all of them, then I pretty much end the mission, right? But if I drag this out longer than I need to, I run the risk of them getting too strong for me. So I'm gonna do it while I think I can do it, and once I notice them getting a little stronger than I am comfortable with, I'm just probably gonna end the mission. And let's see, yep, the aliens already grew stronger, which is not very noticeable yet, but it's gonna be soon, I think. I'm just gonna keep killing these things and hope for the best. I still have health. Oh, there's 2. There's 2 to destroy. Okay, I forgot there's 4 on the last one. So there's 1. I'm just gonna hover around this one and see how long it takes me. And hopefully it doesn't take me too long. But aliens grew stronger again. That's just unfortunate that I don't really get many upgrades for the boomstick either. That's another bummer about this. Is I kind of tried, but that, I think, you know what it was, that 5th weapon that I picked up really fucked up the RNG for me, and the game was like, you know what, you have way too many weapons, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, okay, this is definitely not happening, so that's gonna be the end of that. I'm just gonna do that here. I'm gonna move so I don't get damaged. Then I want to go in my circle, and now it's gonna finish this thing. And yeah, it would have been nice if there was a boss fight. You know, this is getting a little easier. I did Hazard 4 for my first run, and I just got obliterated, and I mean obliterated. But back then, I didn't really have any items yet. So I think it's going to be a little bit easier now to do Tier 4 or Hazard 4. That's a lot of aliens. You need to get to your shit very quickly. So the mission's over. Sadly, the boomstick thing is a bummer. I did get some nice gear, though. So let's see what the gear is eventually. Yeah, I got the 2 mission things. Let's see if I can compare. Yep, you can compare now. So this one compares the one I have equipped. Obviously, it's kind of self-explanatory, to the one that I just earned. It's going to be the boom blend versus the hyper compressed fuel. Explosion radius. I don't really care for explosion radius. I just kind of look at the other stat that it gives me, and then actually, yeah, there's this one which is going to give me 3 stats. Status effect damage, potency, and weapon range, which is really good. The other one gives me 17% weapon range. This one gives me less, but it is another stat that I get. And then 0.4% weapon range per red sugar collected. That's the health. That's the red health crystal. That can add up. Will it get to 17%? I don't think so, but you know, that third stat is really what does it. So this one, let's compare that one. Plasma and kinetic. Bosco picks up XP. That's massive. I hadn't even seen that one. So the little robot that follows you around picks up XP instead of just attack the enemies. And luck and reload speed. The other one is 55 max HP and mining speed. I think I'm going to stay with the blue purple cartridge, and I'm just going to sell everything else, because these are These are lower rarity. This one, 5% damage for every weapon below level 6. That's a nice weapon to have in the beginning of the game, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm just going to sell this. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to sell this. And I'm going to sell this. And now, can I upgrade this? Okay, I can, but for how much? Yeah, I cannot do any more upgrades because I don't have any gold, any coins. So that's it. I hope this was useful. I hope you liked it. If you go back to play now and you go into the main missions in the Escort Duty, you're going to see on Sector 3, this one has been completed 2 out of 3, which is fine. I have to backtrack though, so you see how I can't go to the next one because I only have 23. I need 24. I needed to get a perfect score in this one to get it, so I have to go back to Sector 1 because I haven't even tried this biome here. Or I can go to Sector 2 because I haven't done these two. So it's not the end of the world. It's perfect. I love it. I love this update. A worthy 1.0 upgrade. It's definitely a recommend for me. I don't know why it's mostly positive on Steam. Looks like it's a 79%, which is outrageous for me. This is what I believe to be the best game in the genre, and I've played a lot of these games in the genre, and I just absolutely love the direction this went. So no complaints there. This upgrade is perfect. It's on sale, $10, $9 on sale for this much game. I've played this game for 100 hours, and I don't think there's an end in sight for another at least 20 hours until I beat this whole Escort Duty thing. So hopefully they add co-op, but most importantly, hopefully you found this useful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope to see you on the next one. Peace.